Yeah. Oh yeah. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to X-Plane 11. This is the beautiful Boeing 737 MAX in the Alaskan livery. We're here in Reno, Nevada, and we're gonna head towards Portland, Oregon today. It's gonna be nice, and we're gonna be on the Pilotedge network, so we gotta be on our toes today. Make it legit, make it official, you know what I'm saying? But welcome to the stream, guys. Hopefully you have had a great week so far and are looking forward towards the rest of it, plus the weekend coming up very, very soon. Lots of hype in the flight sim community. We got lots to talk about today, so definitely stick around. But before we do, you know I gotta acknowledge you guys for coming out and supporting your boy. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Aviation DCA, good to see you, my man. MSA Aviation, welcome to the stream. Aviation 777, welcome back. Jackson K-Man, I see you. Welcome back to the stream, my man. I'm the Donut Eater. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Glad to have you with us. Jackson K-Man, again, thank you, my man. Southwest 678, welcome back, my friend. Stuart Kirkby, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Let's see. No, Southwest 678, that is not the way we do it here on Blue Games. English is obviously recommended, but it is not required. Aviation is an international hobby and international interest, and I, myself, am also trying to learn different languages. I'm in the process of learning Spanish. I have a 411-day streak on Duolingo learning Spanish, plus I know a tiny bit of French and a tiny bit of Portuguese. Probably more Portuguese than French. So yeah, so I don't say English only, so just keep that out. That's not how we do it here. But anyways, thank you for that. Chicken Nugget, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Zachary Williams, ¿qué tal, my friend? Hold on. Buenos dias, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Neon Blitz, welcome to the stream. BS, good to see you. OJ, I see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Fly Guy is here. My VIP's in the building. Good to see you guys. 50. Another one. Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome back. Welcome back. Jay knows the way. Yes, he does. Ayo. Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome back. I'm Beastie. Welcome to the stream. MSA, I see you. There's a shout out right there. There you go. Am I fluent in Spanish yet? I wouldn't claim to be, but I definitely know more than I claim to know. So there you go. You can't speak Spanish around me and think that I'm not gonna pick up what you're putting down. You got me. Starly, welcome to the stream, my man. Good to see you. Pedro Batista, welcome back, man. Tyler Lovette, welcome back to the stream. Zachary, good to see you, my man. Oh, we got some Portuguese speakers in the chat. I see you. Welcome to the stream, my man. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't speak German though, so that I'm not gonna be able to pick up. But we do have some German speakers in the chat, part of our communities. I think a couple of our mods may speak German. So yeah, it's international, my man. Internationale. Josh Doing, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good morning, Chances. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Did I miss anybody? Chief Sim Pilot, man. What's up, my dude? Great to see you, bro. Always a pleasure to have you with us. I'm pretty sure you're working hard. Got us playing in the background, man. So good to see you, bro. Welcome back. And man, again, welcome to the stream, guys. Buenos dias, bon dia, bonjour, ça va, everybody all over the world. Good to see you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. As you can see, I got this funny thing on my head. This is my Trek IR. I usually have it up here, kind of hiding out of the camera. But you're like, you know what? I'll just leave it here. Whatever. I don't even care. It is what it is. So that's what we got going on, my man. So like I said, X-Plane 11 for today. Let's get the music turned down. Something's in the air, though. There's something in the air, guys. You guys are catching a flight sim bug. That's what's in the air, guys. So yeah, we're back in the 737 MAX again. You know, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fly it again because my personal problem, and I know it's very common in streamers to do this, but I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things when it comes to gaming. I don't just fly. I do racing. I do trains. I do trucking. I do all kinds of things. And the problem is when you are a jack of all trades, you're also a master of none. Matter of fact, that's gonna be today's motivational quote of the day. Is you can't be a master of all, right? You can only be master of one thing. You try to be master of everything, you end up being a master of nothing, right? And so that being said, we're back in the 737 MAX. That doesn't mean I'm gonna exclusively fly the 737 MAX. I just want to fly it again because I need freaking practice. You got me? You know what I'm saying? If I hop in a different plane, it has a completely different flight model. It feels different. You know what I'm saying? And so it's good to try to fly something similar for a little while, so that I can kind of get my game up. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching other live streamers, and you guys been putting the butter down, and butter is out of stock lately on these Blue Game streams. So we got to bring the butter back. We got to get that butter delivered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do my best today to land as smooth as possible. You got me. Thank you. Yes, almost 20K, man. We're almost there, guys. I don't know how far we are, but we're almost there. So thank you guys so much for that. Again, we just reached 19,000 last week. So the channel has definitely been reaching some momentum and some growth lately, and it's all because of every single one of you guys. So I just want to say thank you guys. Whether you're watching for the 500th time or you're watching for the first time, I greatly appreciate you guys. Eric D, what up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Did I miss anybody before we start? Tyler Onyo, good to see you, my man. Gio, welcome back to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Gio had a really good shared cockpit stream a couple days ago with Shaquille Oatmeal. Super dope. I haven't done a shared cockpit in like forever, and I have never done it as a live stream. But I've been wanting to do it, been wanting to try it, and it's pretty impressive that they were able to get it figured out because I have never been able to get it figured out. But it's all good. You guys ready to roll today? One flight today. It's about an hour, 15 minutes from Reno, Nevada to Portland, and it's gonna be pretty nice. The weather might be a little overcast as we get closer to Portland, but out here in Reno, weather's very nice and smooth. Yes, sir. All right, man. KRNO, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see. I'll make sure I'm missing everybody before we get started, because once I take my eyes off the chat and onto the plane, it will be difficult for me to keep up until we get airborne. So I want to make sure I get you guys ahead of time. Sassy Gaming, good to see you, bro. You just hit 300 subs. Well, congratulations to you, bro. I'll tell you, man, starting a brand new channel ain't easy. Getting those first 100 subs is hard. The first 500, whatever it is, you know, there's a few channels out there who will just blow up on the first video, but that doesn't happen to most people. That's like 1% of people that happens to. So it takes time, it takes effort to get every single one of those subs, especially as a small channel. So put the work in and don't give up. Make it happen. Your honeycomb came in yesterday, Tyrone. Nice. You really like it besides the stiffness in the pitch. Yeah, that's something I kind of picked up on as well. It's kind of stiff in the pitch, but it's very smooth in the roll. The roll is super smooth, but the pitch is a bit stiff, and there's not really any way to physically like change it, I don't think. And so it kind of for me personally, because it's so stiff, it tends to have me fluctuate my nose a lot when I'm landing, and so I have to work on that. Look at that, 100 messages in the chat already. You guys are amazing. Keep the conversation going. What's up, Gio? Good to see you again, man. All right, let's get this plane started and ready to go. I already have the plane basically in a state kind of like in preparation. I just need to get the APU started. We'll get the APU started. The window heat's already on. Right now we're on ground power with the GPU outside. Josh, you just started your YouTube channel about a year ago. Didn't start uploading videos until frequently, till a month or so ago. After that, you got about 20 more subs. Yeah, man, you just gotta consistently. Consistency is key. I'll tell you this, guys. This is free. All right, this is free. Free advice. Pretty much any YouTuber will tell you this. One of the main keys to any YouTube channel is like number 1 is consistency. I would say number 2 is your freaking YouTube thumbnail. Don't sleep on a YouTube thumbnail. Even if you're doing live streams, YouTube thumbnails are still extremely important, because after that live stream is over, that video will live on YouTube forever. So, all right, APU is firing up. That is the main 2 things you need to know. All right, right now we're on clearance, I believe. Let's go ahead and get the ATIS for Reno.
Delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo.
Alright, Romeo, but we don't actually know what he said, so we're
Reno Tahoe International Airport. ATIS information, Romeo. 1555 Zulu. Windcom. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 2. Dew point -9er. Altimeter 3019er. Arriving and departing runways 16 right, 16 left. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo.
Alright, we have Romeo. I'm gonna get the wind real quick here on
Reno Tahoe International Airport. ATIS information, Romeo. 1555.
This is not the
Zulu.
Zebo. This is
Windcom.
the 737 MAX,
Visibility
but it's based
10.
on
Few
the
clouds at 25,000. Temperature 2.
I missed it again.
Dew point -9er. Altimeter 3019er.
I was talking.
Arriving and departing.
Sorry, I can get it online.
Right, 16 left. Visual approaches in use.
Not gonna make you guys listen to that over and over. I'll get it over here. Winds were actually calm. That's what it says. Winds are calm. Visibility 10, few at 25,000. So, alright, that sounds good. Alright, let's get our clearance with, I think it's going to be a 124.9. I believe that is correct. Yep. Get our clearance from Reno. Clearance to Portland. Thank you very much. Who was that? That was Southwest 678. Thank you very much for that follow, my man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I greatly appreciate that. Which version of the Max? This is the Max 8. And I haven't updated it in about a week, so I don't know if it updated since then, but it worked last time, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'll tell you, man, I do not enjoy spending days updating X-Plane or Microsoft. Like, that is one thing I don't enjoy about flight simming, is trying to keep everything up to date. And I was like, you know what, we flew this plane last week, it worked perfectly fine. I'm just going to fly the same version because that version works. And if some cool feature comes out, then maybe I'll update it then. But until then, we'll just, you know, not worry about it. All right, let's go ahead and call in for our clearance. Hopefully my mic is working. All right, so 124.9 is clearance. I'm gonna get my thing ready here. I'll show you guys what I'm typing as I'm copying what we're expecting from him. I kind of like to type in what I'm expecting. He may change it, but I like to get what I'm expecting. So Mustang 8 departure, which is also known as FMG 8 via Mustang. And then who is that? Thank you very much, Josh Dewan, for the follow as well. Welcome to the Blue Royal family. I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming out today. We're expecting 36,000. In Portland, obviously. So, and there is actually a fast way to kind of get it. We're also gonna be expecting a departure frequency. I'm probably gonna kind of just because I'm typing it with my fingers, I'm not writing it down. It's gonna kind of look, it's gonna look gibberish to you guys, but to me, it's gonna make sense. Dio says, thanks for mentioning F1 on Netflix. Yeah, bro, is it started yet? When does that actually come out? Is it today? It comes out in March. So I know it's soon. I don't know when exactly. All right, let's go and get our clearance, and then we'll talk a bit more. Let's see the clearance. Reno, okay. Reno clearance. Alaska 116. Looking for IFR to Portland.
Alaska 116, Reno clearance to Portland Airport, Mustang 8, departure Mustang VOR, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure, squawk 3475.
Alright, clear to Portland via the Mustang 8, Mustang transition, expecting 10,000, and then flight level 360, 2 minutes after departure, squawking 3475, Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, read that correct.
Alright, yeah. I have this all jumbled up, so I was trying to like read it and say it in the right order. Alright, so he did give us a departure, which means the departure is going to be on our actual departure chart. But we have all the information that we need here. So that's I need to get that little like one of those pad thingies. You know, it's like there's actual IFR pad thing where you could just type like the departure, the departure frequency, the altitude, stuff like that. I just need to go get it. I know where it is. I need to go get it. That's all it is. So now that we have our clearance, we'll go down here and kind of confirm everything. So as for the so we'll probably get 16 right for departure. So click on 16 right, and then it's going to be the FMG or Mustang 8, and then over to route, activate, execute, and then jump to the next page. From there, where's my flight plan? Alright, from there, we'll hop on the Juliet's 902 airway. He said then as filed, so that means that we just can continue as we filed. So Juliet 902, and then Lima Mike Tango via VOR will fly over. And then MOXEE, Mike Oscar X-ray Echo. That's gonna be direct. And from there, direct to Portland, or PORTL. Not technically Portland, it's a port. I don't know what that means. Whatever. What I might not even put it in. Let's see if it's going to be an arrival. Go arrival, and it's going to be the Timber 2, and then PORTL. So PORTL should be in here somewhere. There's PORTL, or Portland. Looks like Portland. I don't know if we're going to 10 left or 10 right. We could plug it in later. For now, we'll just put in 10 right. And then Escapo, is that legit? Let's see if Escapo sounds good for 10 right. It does not sound good, so we're not gonna put that in there. So it's gonna execute, and then we'll adjust that as we get to the end of our flight. Tyler Onyo, I was waiting for the message to come through, man. Thank you very much for that super chat donation, man. I greatly appreciate that, bro. Greatly appreciate that. By the way, guys, we do have a second camera today. We'll be running the yoke cam over here. Hopefully, you can see everything okay. You can actually, you can't see my throttle all the way. I need to get an extension cord for my USB, but I'm using the Thrustmaster 810 Warthog throttle. There is a link in the description if you want to see a bigger picture of it, but that's what we're using today, and obviously the honeycomb yoke, which is my personal favorite actual flight yoke, and then we have the TFRP rudder pedals that we're rocking today. So, alright, so we got basically our flight plan plugged in the way we like it. So what we need to do now is make sure our fuel and whatnot is set up. So let's go over here to fuel weight and balance. So go to payload. I think we're only going to need about 6,000. I'm just going to make it even. Sorry. 6,000 kilos of fuel. And then as far as passengers, we kind of fill her up. So we'll do 16 on the front row, 36 on the second row. We're going to be maxed out today, guys. We're going to max it out. We're going to go full flight today. No standby passengers. I do apologize, all my standby passengers out there, but no standby passengers. We'll do 1,000 kilos. Nah, yeah, 1,000. We're going pretty freaking heavy today. Sheesh. Hopefully this is well within our max takeoff and max landing. We're gonna find out here in just a second. Takeoff, yeah, looks like we're within our percentage is how do you say that? All right, cool. Alright, so now we need to go back to fuel and hit fuel truck. And then if we go outside, we'll see that you don't even know. I don't think this person has a gender. Because it could be a man, it could be a woman. I don't really know. It says Morgan. Morgan's a guy name and a female name. So who freaking knows? But either way, there's our fueler right there, making it happen. Huge shout out to all of our people who work at the airport, whether you're on all the ground crew, all the fuelers, all the people down there. You guys work really hard in the rain, sleet, snow. I thought about having a job like that, and I was like, I don't know if I could take it. I don't know if I could take it. We've completely forgot about the APU Gen. That's coming on. And then PAX as well as APU bleed. You know what I should be doing? I should be using the checklist, because there is one. Let's do whatever this one is. And maybe not. Maybe I'm not patient enough today to do a full checklist. We may have to do it another time. Yeah, we'll do the checklist when we get to the before start part. That's what we'll do. We'll skip the before that. Alright. So that's fueling up. So we gotta wait for that to get our actual final ground weights. But until then, what we can do is go to our perf page and we'll get our cruise altitude, 36,000 feet. Flight level 360. Cost index is gonna be 9er. Just 9. That's it. Just 9. Reserves, we'll put 1.6. That's just a random number that I made up. So I didn't actually get that from anywhere. And then N1 limits. Outside temperature right now is 2 degrees Celsius. And we're gonna wait to get our takeoff and weights and stuff like that. Or take off our VR speeds, V speeds. We'll wait for that until we get the fuel completely loaded. Alright. And I'll put my right FMC on the progress page. I just like to have it there. And other than that, we're pretty much good. That's a neat cost index. Yeah, man, very low. We're gonna be very fuel efficient today. El Repe, you've been flying today as well, man? That's amazing, bro. In like real life or in the sim? I have to ask that question. We have a lot of people from various types of backgrounds. Okay, overhead I think is good for our stage. Altitude of the Reno airport is actually 4,400 or so. So pretty high. And we're cruising at 36,000, so that's good to go. Let's go ahead and switch over to the ground frequency. And ground is going to be on 121.9er. So let's go ahead and pick that up.
On initial contact, you have information Romeo.
There we go. 121.9er. We don't need to talk to them yet. We can actually push back on our own. Speaking of pushing back, let's make sure that our we got our stuff pre-planned. That looks good to me.
Now the cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call us to the menu when you're ready.
Michael Rodriguez, good to see you, man. I'm sorry if I'm going a bit fast. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I'm in the zone right now. We're trying to get going, trying to get moving. I don't want to take too long. I tend to take way too long when I'm setting the plane up. So 10,000 is our initial. Let's go take a look at that departure chart and find out what that departure frequency actually is. So here's our avatar here. So here's our departure. So we'll be taking off most likely 16 right. Be heading, see runway heading 164 all the way to Rich 2, making a left turn to the Mustang VOR. And then from Mustang VOR, we'll basically go as filed. We'll catch the airway to the rest of our flight plan. Now on here somewhere, we should see a departure. This here is climb 10,000, sign altitude, top altitude 10,000. This is the MAX 8, guys. This is the 737 MAX 8. There it is. NorCal departure on 119.2. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down for my reference so I know. What's going to happen is on our departure, he's going to tell us contact departure. He's not going to tell us a frequency to actually go to. Learned that the hard way a while ago. So, alright, that's good to go. Right now we're parked over here at the terminal. So 16 right over here. Pretty short taxi. He'll probably take he'll probably give us Alpha Hotel Juliet or Alpha all the way to 16 right. We'll see what happens. Alright, is our fuel ready? We gotta check on that. Alright, it's ready. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and do back to performance initialization page. Get our ground weight and cruise. That looks good. It says enable. Yeah, right. We're gonna make it happen, man. Execute that. N1 limit. That's good. Takeoff is good. Get our center of gravity 24.1 and give us a trim of 4.78, and our VR VR2, sorry, V1, VR, and V2 is 137, 139, and 146. So we are ready, basically, to go now. It's gonna make sure I have not forgotten anything. Again, guys, you guys know if you show up to my streams, you're basically signing the waiver to become a first officer, because you guys are always helping me out from the second seat. If I forget anything, so please leave that in the chat if you notice that I did something wrong, incorrectly, whatever. I am absolutely open to your feedback. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that discontinuity though. We'll just click on Portland and drop it there.
Jackson Brown, good morning. Baron 321 Tango Bravo, PORTL.
And that looks good to me. VNAV profile looks solid.
Taxi for departure to the south with information in Quebec.
We should be okay.
Baron 321 Tango Bravo, Jackson runway 1 enter taxi via Alpha.
I'm gonna turn him down a little bit. He is a little loud. You can't get the emergency slides to retract. Well, thankfully, I have not had to test that yet. So I don't know. All right, APU is on, guys. We are ready to push. We can push at pilot's discretion once again because we are behind the non-movement area. This yellow and black dotted line with the solid line on it. The dotted side is the side you need to talk to ATC. The yellow side is the side you don't need to talk to ATC. Now, if we had, I think it's called, what is it called? There's an actual frequency in real life. I think it's called ramp control. And those are the people who would actually, you would talk to them about pushing back, but Pilotedge does not simulate ramp control, so we don't need to talk to anybody. So, let's go ahead and switch to flight. Welcome everybody aboard.
Fox, this is Captain speaking. We're just final preparation here for departure from the gate. Maintenance is wrapping up one final item that they needed to take care of before we depart. We're pretty close to right on schedule today. Should be just a few more minutes. Maintenance will wrap up and hand us our logbook and we'll be on our way. Thanks for your patience.
Alright, beautiful. Let's go and get that pushback truck out here. Ground services, better pushback, request
On the cockpit,
pushback.
the tow's driving up now.
Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and get the anti-collision lights on. Turning that on should close the doors automatically, and it should cue the jetway out to move out of the way. There it goes. And then we'll also get our ground handling stuff out of here. I finally got my ground handling to work. For the longest time, it was not working. So I finally got it to work. I did some X-plane maintenance last night, trying to get a bunch of my add-ons actually working again. I still haven't gotten X-Enviro to work, so I gotta probably file a support ticket with X-Enviro, which I don't like doing. I don't like doing support tickets because I just don't like waiting for an answer. That's what it is. Paul O'Donovan, welcome to the stream.
Connecting now.
It's above my service ceiling with that weight and performance. Oh, my friend, you make a great point there. Thank you, Sharklets. Says that it says unable cruise altitude because I won't be able to make that altitude at this weight. As you guys saw, I maxed out the weight. We have a full flight of passengers and a ton of cargo. And I probably shouldn't have done that. I might have to change my filed altitude then. Elite Plays, I have not heard of him.
Connected and bypass pins inserted. Release the brakes.
Alright, thank you. I have not heard of him, but if you send it to Discord, maybe I'll check him out. DJ Malfufi, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. What happened to the Middle East flight? Bro, it's just Thursday. We got another stream tomorrow. That's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow will be in the Middle East in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, don't worry. I didn't forget. I did not forget. Toga, welcome to the stream, man. How does my sim look that good? A lot of money. Just kidding. A lot of time. A lot of time and a lot of, like a mix of a lot of time and a lot of money. So yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get that GPU disconnected too, man, because that shouldn't be there. Ground services, disconnect GPUs, chocks are removed. And yeah, we're gonna have to probably file for a lower altitude because of our weight. We'll see if he'll give it to us. I'm gonna switch back to clearance delivery and ask for. I don't know. Should I talk to clearance and ask for a lower altitude? I filed 36. Let's see if we can do 32. Let me see if my FMC will take 32 before we do that. I'm just curious. I've never actually done it in this order. Where's my perf page? Perf. Let's see if we can do 320.
Jackson Tower, Baron 321 Tango Bravo, holding short runway 19.
I think it'll let us do 320.
321 Tango Bravo, Jackson Tower, runway 19 are clear for takeoff.
Go to.
Runway 19
Oh,
clear,
that's a
takeoff,
good. Yeah, there you go.
runway
Thank you, man. So you guys are freaking professionals out here. Cruise page. It says optimum 3.7, max 3.8. So that doesn't make sense why I can't do 3.6 on econ cruise, right? Yeah, so we should be fine at 3.6. We're well below our altitude, so we're good. I think it was lying to us. It was a false alarm. But thanks for helping me check that out. Joseph White, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You are a YouTuber admin. What does that actually mean? I could do it en route as well. Alright, so we're not going to worry about it right now unless for some reason we can't make that altitude. Then we'll request en route if we can do that. Let's go ahead and get pushed back, guys, and get the heck out of here. Alright, so let's release the parking brake. Yeah, we can do that. And
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead.
we're on ground 121.9. Let's go up top. We'll get the fuel pumps all turned on. I don't think we have fuel in the center pump, so we'll leave that off. And then we'll turn off the packs. You can hear it getting quiet now. I don't think we need hydraulics on pushback, but I don't know.
Seatbelt fastened. Quickly reach for the nearest mast and pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Put the yellow cuff over your nose and
Yeah, you're right. It could be because of my
Lift the elastic
discontinuity.
band over your head and tighten by pulling the strap.
Let's start that engine up, guys.
Breathe normally.
Alright, starting engine number 2. Alright, guys, headphones on, guys. Welcome back to X-Plane ASMR Hour. I'm gonna turn it up. Alright, motoring. This mod does not have the forced nosedive feature. No, it does not. Yes, looking at stuff like this makes me miss being at the airport. Makes me miss flying. Alright, somebody in chat said to wait until motoring is extinguished to actually do the fuel. So we'll do that this time. So starting engine 1.
Operations complete. Set the brakes. Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now.
Alright, motoring is extinguished. Pop that on.
Tow's disconnected and bypass pin removed. Signals on the right. We'll see you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's my favorite part. I mention this almost every time we fly. My favorite part, one of my favorite parts of a flight is the startup, man. It's just it's so good. All right, left gen's coming on, APU is coming off, APU bleed coming off, probe heat's coming on, yaw damper's coming on, pack's coming back on. Let's check the checklist real quick, make sure I ain't missing nothing before start. Flight deck doors, I don't know if it's closed. It's locked. Yeah, it's auto, so it should be good to go. CDU display set, N1 bugs checked, IS bugs checked, MCP sets. Next, pushback transponder as needed. We do actually need it. Actually, what was our squawk code? Squawk code was 3475. Yeah, using the checklist today because I tend to forget things very easily. All right, so squawking Charlie now. Let's go back over here. All right, transponder is set. Parking brake is set after pushback. Hydraulic pumps on. Haha, I was right. Hydraulic pumps don't come on until after the pushback. That's what I thought. All right, there we go. Check. Engine start checklist. Pack switches off. Start sequence. We've already done all this. N2, good. At 25% N2. Engine start lever idle. Switch off. Start valve extinguished. Next page. Starter cutout. Announce. Starter good. All right, we're good there. Let's head back. Let's see. Before taxi checklist. Generators 1 and 2 on. Check. Probe heat on. Check. Wind anti-ice. Don't need it, but it's checked. Engine anti-ice. Don't need it, but it's checked. Packs are set to auto. Isolation valve set to auto. APU bleed is off. Engine start switches to continuous. That has not been done. There we go. Continuous sets. Engine start levers to idle. Wait, what? Okay, so we go continuous and then back to idle. Okay, sure. Wait, I'm confused. I don't know what they want me to do there. I don't know what that means. Switch, you want me to go continuous and then idle? What the heck does that mean? You guys can explain that in the chat. Ground equipment is clear. Flap levers set for takeoff. Let's go ahead and make sure to do that. Flight 5. I know, right? Why idle? I don't know. It's in the checklist. I have no idea. While we're here, we'll check this speed brakes. See if it works. I think my button works. I guess it doesn't work. Alright, we're good. Alright, well, we'll go at ground equipment clear, flight lever set, flight controls checked. That's checked. The lower DU blank. That's, wait. Yeah, that doesn't exist in this plane. So, that's for the Zebo, I believe. After that, we got the takeoff checklist. We'll do that when we get there. Alright, guys, we're ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and get our clearance. So that's an RTO. Surprising that wasn't on the checklist. Alright, again, 10,000 feet is what they gave us. Departure is 119.2. And we're good to taxi, guys. So we are at terminal. Here's hotel right ahead of us, and we'll ask for taxi, and we have information Romeo altimeter 3019. I haven't set that. Where we at? Who we at? Alaska, right? Reno ground. Alaska 116 is ready to taxi with information Romeo.
Alaska 116, Reno ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha.
16 right, taxi via Alpha, Alaska 116. I'm always expecting like a really complicated taxi, and then when I get like a simple one, I'm like, oh, okay, that's it, just Alpha. Okay, cool, I'm cool with that. So there you go. All right, it didn't, you know, the checklist didn't even mention runway turnoff lights or taxi lights, none of that. I'm really surprised at the things that I feel like are missing in the checklist. So parking brake released, we'll give some power. Alright, you guys ready to roll today? Alright, Alpha is gonna be right here. Yeah, so let's be Alpha, make a left turn all the way to the end, and that's pretty simple. Alright, my goal today is to get through this entire flight without one incursion, without one issue. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do on Pilotedge. You got to really pay attention. Alright, here's Alpha right here. Tyler, we're headed to Portland, my friend. Portland, Oregon. We'll be using Flight Beams Portland scenery. Very well done. Matter of fact, there is a free, I think a good free Portland scenery out there as well. So if you guys don't want to pay for that, you can check out the free Portland scenery. But I really like Flight Beams Portland. Did a really good job at it. The one we're at right now, Reno, is completely free. This is a free scenery you can get online. And once you find this scenery for Reno, I would recommend you check out, I think his name is Captain Chris or something. Check out the rest of his scenery. He has a really good Ontario, a really good San Diego, and a few other airports on the western United States. I think they already did the safety announcements in the back. Yeah, I believe so. So a quick drive-by. Man, that is a good-looking plane. She's a good-looking plane, ain't she? I'm kind of wondering about my weather. It should be partly cloudy, but I'm seeing clear, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sure what channel. Just tag me in chat, I guess. That's fine. Just tag me in chat and post a link. It should allow you to, as long as it's not your own channel. Alright guys, Tyler Levitt is going to be performing today's flight safety announcements today. Alright, coming up on 16 right, we need to contact tower on 118.7. I'll wait till I get stopped so I don't taxi off the airport property. Yes, we are also using Orbix today. Right now, Reno is again a free airport we're taxiing through right now, and then we'll be over mostly ortho, like my own ortho that I generated. And then once we get back over Oregon, we'll see the beautiful Orbix, Oregon scenery, true Earth scenery. It's very nice. Alright, here it is, 16 right. And hold the brakes there. And we'll do our last before takeoff checklist here. We'll also get our departure chart ready to go again. Quick brief. The runway heading 164. We can go ahead and put that in on our heading right here. I'm honestly, usually when I fly Pilotedge or IFR on Pilotedge, I usually go ahead and turn the autopilot on pretty quickly so I can make sure to handle the radios. So we won't be really flying by hand too much, at least not in the departure. We'll let the plane do it. We'll make sure the plane is gonna do it right though. So yeah, back that way. That looks good to me. All right, what am I missing, guys? I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah, checklist. Here we go. Where is the checklist? Here it is. Before takeoff. Or takeoff checklist. Alright, before entering the runway, departure runway correct. That's verified. Entering the runway. Okay, so that's it. That's the whole checklist. That's the whole before takeoff checklist. I thought there'd be more to it. That's hilarious. That's funny. That is funny. What we actually need is the frequency. So that's going to be a 118.7. We'll also go ahead and get our departure frequency plugged in here too. 18.7 in the box. There it is. We're squawking Charlie 3475. The departure was going to be on 119 point something. I think 119.2. Let me make sure that's correct. I'm going to cross check that. There it is, 119.2. That'll be our departure frequency on the way out of here. And we're good to go. Alright, make sure our sound's good so I can hear this guy when he's talking. Alright, good. Cool. We're ready to go, guys. Alright, if you guys are ready to take off, let me see some airplane emojis in the chat, please. Matter of fact, let's hear from our captain real quick. If you're ready to take off, let's hear some airplane emojis in the chats. Please, in the back, that's your captain speaking, Blue Games. Oh, it's hilarious. I'm sorry. I had to have a little fun with it. All right, here we go. All right, strobes are on. We're ready to go, guys. We are ready. I see the airplanes coming through. Let's make it happen. We're on tower, 18.7. We got departure plugged in. We're holding short runway 16 right at Alpha. And let's let them know. Reno Tower, Alaska 116 is holding shorts. 16 right at Alpha. We are ready to go.
Alaska 116, Reno Tower, wind calm, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, Alaska 116. All right, park rate released. Cameras ready. Chat off. Stereo cockpit. Let's make it happen, Captain. Yes, landing lights. Those need to be on. That's it, right? It's just those two buttons. Yeah, we'll turn these off. There you go. Landing lights are on. There you go. Stereo cockpit.
Reno clearance, Walker 3, IR42, San Diego Limburg.
Walker, what up, Walker? Sorry, whenever I hear Walker on the radio, I'm like, what up, Walker? Good to see you guys.
Walker 380, Reno clearance service San Diego Lindbergh Airport, Zephyr 6,
right.
departure Darby,
Looking for
transition
40%.
minutes filed, climb via SID, squawk 4706.
And Toga.
Okay, crew to Limburg Field, Zephyr 6 departure Darby, transition minutes filed, climb via SID, and squawk 4706, Walker
What
380.
did I forget?
Walker 380, read that correct.
I don't know what I forgot. It's beeping for something. 80 knots.
80 knots.
This is a long takeoff roll. We're kind of heavy today in this 737. Here we go. Alright, we're airborne. Positive rate, gear up. A little bit of trim. Look for 15 degrees in the climb. Alright, autopilot's coming on.
1,000.
LNAV. And level change. Best pilots take off with alarms.
And Reno clearance, Walker 3. Can you confirm you're seeing our squawk code?
I don't actually know why it was giving
Walker
us that
380, I'm
warning.
getting you on standby right now, so I need to turn off the transponder for me to tell.
Roger that, thanks.
American 116, contact person Alaska 116, contact departure.
Contacting departure Alaska 160. Departure Alaska 116, climbing 07.8 for 10,000.
Alaska 116, NorCal departure radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190, clear direct Mustang VOR.
190, clear direct Mustang VOR, Alaska 116. Why are we not going direct? Trying to figure out why my plane is not turning. Alright, I'm taking over. My controls. There's 10,000. That's the autopilot disconnect button. Gotta be careful on our climb because we are a little heavy. So he gave us direct to the Mustang VOR. It's pretty out here though. Upper left CMD autopilot. I thought I turned the autopilot on. Maybe I didn't. That's possible. So right now I'm going to set my heading direct to the Mustang VOR while flying it by hand. So we'll try it again here. Yeah, I have a button mapped. The red button on the right side of the honeycomb yoke, I use that for my autopilot connect and disconnect, so it should have turned it on. So we'll try it again right now and see it. So I'm gonna hit the button right here. So you see when I click that button, you can see the green light comes on, autopilot CMD over there on the right side, autopilot engage. It may be working now because I may have fixed the issue in the FMC, but that's what I did last time around. Flaps are completely up, gear is up. Again, we're past 10,000. Let's go ahead and clean up the lights. Strobes are on, beacon is on. We're looking good. We're pressurizing, and it looks like it is flying to the Mustang VOR now. We're 7 miles away. Turn on the terrain radar. There's lots of terrain down there. I haven't pressed VNAV yet. I guess I could.
116, climb maintain level 230, contact Oakland Center 132.905.
123.905. Alaska 116 and up to flight level 230. Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, just want to verify 132.905.
Sorry, 132.905. Thank you for that correction. Alaska 116. Alright, switching over there, up to 23,000 feet. He just gave me so many numbers at the same time. VNAV is on. We'll go into standard. There it is. And it should do its thing. So let's go ahead and contact, I think it's Oakland Center. Oakland Center, Alaska 116 is over the Mustang VOR, climbing flight level 230.
Alaska 116, Oakland Center, climb maintain level 360.
Up to flight level 360 for Alaska 116. I actually said that call wrong. I told him where I was going, not where I was at. I don't think I need to say that anyways, because I just talked to him, but I guess these are not synced, so I have to hit it separately. Alright, so it gave us up to 36,000 now, which is our cruise. So keep doing that. And it's going to be kind of interesting if our plane does turn. Actually, matter of fact, look at that. It already flew past the Mustang VOR and is not continuing. So I don't know what's up with my LNAV right now. I don't know what the problem is. Thank you very much for that follow, Diago Miguel. Welcome to the Blue Road family. Yeah, it's weird. I'm going to hit heading select again and see if that banks us over there. Alright, so heading mode is working. For some reason, whenever I turn LNAV on, it's not following the flight plan. So I can hit LNAV again, we'll test it, see what happens. Oh, look at that, it won't even engage anymore. That's weird. Not on intercept heading. Yes, I am. That's a freaking lie. I know I'm on an intercept heading. We'll get it figured out. Thankfully, it's flying. We haven't had too much problem. There's Reno Airport and the city of Reno down there as well. I'll tell you, Reno is a fun place to fly in and out of. If you haven't flown there yet, I highly recommend it. I also recommend flying VFR around the Reno area. I love flying around Lake Tahoe. It's a beautiful area, man. A lot of mountains, a lot of interesting weather too. Thank you very much, Jack Willow, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Appreciate that. Dalton says this used to happen to you in the Zebo as well. Huh, interesting. This actually never happened to me in the Zebo. Alright, so now I click on LNAV. You can see the green lights on, so it's activated. What's happening is it says LNAV, VNAV here. It doesn't say anything about LNAV here. We have VNAV speed in there. GA Memes, you changed your name. Welcome back, bro. Good to see you, Aran. What I did last time is I actually clicked on like window, for example, and I clicked on window again, which will give me a direct to window, and then that seemed to work. So you see that now it's gonna fly me direct to window, which is 44 miles away. But the question is it gonna continue following the flight plan when we get to LMT? Like, what if I just happen to be distracted or not paying attention, right? And I get there and it just flies us to freaking Mexico, right? And we're going north. Like, how would that happen? So we'll see. We'll have to watch it, I guess, because we flew this last time. That didn't happen. So I don't know. Don't know. I guess that's why you always kind of got to watch the autopilot. You just never know when it's gonna have a good day or it's gonna have a bad day. But let's go back to our checklist. We already skipped all this stuff earlier. It may be an after takeoff checklist. Yeah, climb, cruise. Alright, so we're already above 10,000 feet. Passenger signs at transition altitude. So we could do that if we want. They weren't on. The passengers have been standing up this whole time. Altimeter is set to standard altimeter cross check. Done that before top of descent. Okay, wow, that's very short checklist. This checklist is not very detailed. I thought it'd be more detailed, but I was wrong. So, oh well. It is what it is. Alright, we're passing 28,000 feet now. Top of climb coming up about 22 miles. And we're looking good so far. Well, we'll watch it when we get to the next waypoint. The next waypoint is in 36 miles, so we have to watch the flight when we get there. Let's go outside for a bit. We're already contrailing. Oh, my speed brake was armed. That's why. Because earlier I was trying to press the speed brake button. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. Yeah, I was wondering what that horn was about. It didn't like say, it just said warning, right? It just like, hey, warning. It didn't actually give me an annunciator anywhere or a like a thing pop up and tell me what the warning was for. So I was like, all right, we're gonna continue because the plane is not braking. I don't hear fans braking, so we're gonna continue our takeoff. I am not using reshade, no. I used to a while back, but I don't use reshade anymore. So right here, we're flying over my Ortho 4XP scenery. That's what that looks like. And then as we rotate the camera to the other side, you can see this is where the Orbix True Earth Oregon starts. And you can see the difference. So the right side is free. The left side is payware. So that's your quality difference right there. Now don't get me wrong, in some areas you can make this right here on the right side look better than this, but it might take you quite a lot of effort to make that happen. But just definitely, I like showing you guys the difference between the free and the pay. The free doesn't look bad. Got a few clouds up there, not too many. Definitely looking forward to Microsoft Flight Simulator getting the contrails. That's something I definitely missed. I know we always complain and explain about the contrails looking like smoke trails because they're so dark. They're way too dark. But looking forward to seeing how Microsoft, how they, do that graphically. Sickness, you're excited to see my landing skills. Well, hopefully I don't disappoint you today. All I'm gonna say is I need practice. As I guess I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, lately I've been watching a lot of other streamers and people streaming X-Plane and Microsoft. And I was just like, man, I need to step my game up. Like, my landings are, like, if I had to rate my landings compared to other people, I would be last on the leaderboard. Now don't get me wrong, we have fun with it. We progress, we make fun of it, whatnot. But I want to get better at it. For the longest time, I honestly just didn't really care that much. It wasn't that important for me to have a good landing on a flight simulator because it's a flight simulator. It's a game. You know, it's not real. Where it really matters to me is when it comes to landing in real life. Like, whenever it comes to landing in real life, I want to make sure that I'm getting it perfect, the beautifulest, smoothest, you know what I'm saying, the juiciest butter ever, I guess you could say. In real life, that's what I care about, right? Is getting my real life stuff right. But I feel like if you can get better, or if you can, if you can get better at landing in the sim, you can use a lot of those same techniques in real life. It just kind of applies a bit differently. So that being said, if you can land a plane really smooth in the sim, that does not mean at all that you can land a plane smooth in real life. It's completely different, but a lot of the same principles do apply. So I'm just trying to basically apply some of those principles that I'm learning about in the sim, so that I can, you know, kind of do that in real life. Like, some of the things I'm really working on personally is my rudder control. A lot of you guys, if you've been following the channel for long enough, for years, you understand that I just got my first rudder pedals about a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago. So I'm still fairly new to using rudder pedals and using my feet when flying. It's just not it doesn't feel natural. it's not normal. And so now I'm like trying to get used to it.
Now it should be a relatively smooth flight. Seatbelt sign is off. Please only move around the cabin when that sign is off. And anytime you're in your seat, I do request your seatbelt fastened about you, regardless of the seatbelt sign. So we can update a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
Beautiful. You guys are saying I need to set this stuff back. As our RTO needs to be set to off. Our auto brake needs to be off. What else? Are we good, guys? All my first officers, are we good up here on the overhead? Anything else that I am forgetting or overlooking? Land lights are all off. APU's obviously off. Our pressurization set to what we're at now. And you can see here we're pressurizing. Cabin is about 8,000 feet, looks like. Alright, here we go. So here's our next waypoint, LMT. Spanking a lot. I have LNAV in the green here on my left. So we'll see if it actually follows that. Looks like it's turning way too much though, right? What is going on with this autopilot? Where are you going, bro? Yeah, no, that's a no. That's a big no. That is a big no. Alright, switching back to heading mode. What is going on with this autopilot today? That is so weird. That is so weird. Like, you saw that we got to the next waypoint, or we actually, no, we didn't get to the next waypoint. We got to window. Window's right here. I'm gonna zoom it out. We turn our terrain radar on, off. We don't need that anymore. See if weather works. What is this? Blinking down here. Auto throttle, AT something. Oh, that needs to be on. Alright, VNAV off. That. Wow. Okay.
Well, it looks working to me now. Appreciate it.
It doesn't want to stay on. That needs to be on. I'm having all kind of issues with this plane today. Interesting. Okay, auto throttle's on now. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, now it's on. Alright, VNAV is on. LNAV is not. Heading is what we're running on, but we're still kind of flying not in the heading I want to go. There is a wind, so it makes sense that the plane is pointing to the right. So we may have to just use the heading to keep us on track today, because it seems that the LNAV is inoperative today. Where is the APU switch? Somebody was asking. APU is right here. See on my right here, right next to the lights. APU on, APU off, APU start. There's an arrow there. APU bleed is on the right side. So there you go. Can I fly a jet? Not today. We actually might bring a jet out next week. We may do some DCS row, fly some jets next week. Because I want to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Arming spoiler only for landing. If you want spoiler to deploy automatically when idle on the ground. If not, they will deploy when reverse thrust is armed. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that, man. So what are we set to now? Are we set to... I don't think it's armed. Yeah, it's on down. So I guess it's not armed. Let's see. Yeah, that... Oh, what the heck is going on my thrust? You see that? Somebody mentioned that earlier, and I didn't like really... Oh, I thought I'll disconnect it because I moved it. There we go. Now it's back. Alright, so we're actually 101 miles away from LMT. And I don't want to do what I did last time. I'm going to see what happens if I hit LNAV again. As you can see, LMT is the next waypoint, right? That's what it's supposed to be. So if I hit LNAV now, it should fly the LNAV track. But what it's doing is not that. Because you don't need to bank that much to get to that LNAV track. So back to heading mode. I don't know what's going on with this thing, guys. Oh well. Like I said, heading mode will make it work that way. That is really weird though, I'll tell you that.
Number 298 Tango Bravo, Albuquerque departure. Clear from the Double Airport to the Montrose Airport.
Has nobody else had this problem
Maintain
before?
flight level 200. Expect flight level 260. 10
And either the Zebo or the Max.
Frequency is 127.4. Squawk 70.
It's not taking any waypoints.
For release.
CWS? What does that mean? What is that about? I'm just gonna double check up here, make sure yaw damper's on. That's kind of, it sounds like an issue a yaw damper would cause, like if it was not on. Other than that, overhead looks fine to me.
Ready, Tango Bravo, read back correct. Advisory number 1 for departure.
Champion says he had the same issue before. What you love with the 737 is what version you have. I don't know. Again, I updated this version about a week ago. So whatever version was the latest a week ago, that is the version I'm flying now. And a week ago, it worked perfectly fine. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna mess with it. So you know, say. Is the nav data outdated? No, it definitely is not. I know that for sure. Even though it may say that it is, it's definitely up to date. And no, there's never been a nav data. If the nav data wasn't updated, I wouldn't be even getting the waypoints and departures. So that's how I know it's working fine. But that's a good thing to check, Gilberto. Dev1K1 says he also has this problem as well. Interesting. So did you fix it, or did you just fly heading mode all the way to your destination? And here's the thing is, I need to just, I mean, I have to stay close to the airway, right? I think there's like kind of a buffer, right? There's a certain amount of distance. If I get too far out, then ATC would call me up and be like, hey, where are you going? But as long as I stay close to that track, we should be good to go. But what I'm trying to do is basically use my heading mode to get us right on top of it best I can. No, I do not have a $4,000 USD.
Seattle Center on 135.15.
135.15, Alaska 116. You say Seattle Center? I think that's what you said. Seattle Center, Alaska 116 is with you.
Alaska 116 Seattle Center, stay flight level.
Flight level 360, Alaska 116. Boston Harris, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. Let's get some jams going on today, man. Let's ride. Let's see how much longer we got in this flight. We have 40 minutes. We got a ways to go. If you just joined us, guys, welcome aboard. This is your boy Blue. We are headed to Portland. We just took off out of Reno, Nevada. We are on the Pilotedge ATC network, cruising at 36,000 feet. We should have a, actually we don't have a tailwind. I thought we would have a tailwind, we don't. Bit of a headwind there from a cross headwind there. And we are in the Alaska livery over True Earth, Oregon, I believe. I don't even know, is this Oregon? Where the heck are we? Let's take a look at the live map. We're actually in, this is California still. We're not in Oregon yet. This is True Earth, Northern California. Yeah, that's where we're good. That's where we're at. Spicy beef. You want to be an AN225 pilot? What do I think? I say go for it, man. Heck yeah. Doesn't matter what I think. How you guys doing though? How's your week going? How you living? Like I said, guys, my computer did not cost $4,000. Believe me, if it did, it looked way better than this. I mean, this looks good. Don't get me wrong. But trust me, $4,000 computer can do a whole lot of things. I do need to get a new I'm not going to say need. I'm not going to throw the word need around because I technically don't need it. I am considering upgrading my GPU, but if I upgrade my GPU, I think I'm going to also need...
1720, clearance will flight airborne by 1725.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. What was I saying? Alright, I got off track there. GPU, right. I don't need one, right? Like, I have a 1080 Ti. It's about 4 years old now. I bought it. It was pretty new when I got my PC. But if I get a new graphics card, I also need to get a new CPU. I don't want my CPU to be lagging behind, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's an expensive upgrade. That's like the heart. That's like the muscle right there of your PC. So, because I mean, also consider. Oh, we need to watch our flight here because again, we're not completely on that magenta line. So we're gonna have to S-turn this a bit. I'm actually gonna switch that to the 10-degree bank so to keep the passengers nice and comfortable. We'll turn the seatbelt signs off because it's pretty smooth out here. There you go. So we'll have to watch that. But as I was saying, it's a pretty, it's the muscle of your computer, and it's pretty expensive. So maybe someday, but it's not really a priority for me right now. My computer runs flight sims pretty well. I mean, flight sims are kind of like the hardest thing. Outside of flight sims, my computer can run Call of Duty on Ultra every freaking thing, right? It can run every other game, even the harder games, pretty much on Ultra for everything. But when it comes to flight sims like X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's like on its knees. You know what I mean? I right now I'm running high settings. It's not Ultra, it's not maxed out, it's only high. On Microsoft, if I'm flying an airliner, I only run my settings at high. If I'm flying a GA, I can fly at Ultra. If I'm flying in VR, I actually fly on low. And I'm considering, or I have been considering, getting the HP Reverb G2 or whatever it's called. I have the Oculus Rift S right now, which is doing pretty good. But I heard some good things about the Reverb. Like as far as quality and what you're seeing, that's something I've always kind of been like in VR.
7524 Romeo,
in VR, you notice definitely that the quality is kind of toned down, but the fact that you're in VR, you can kind of overlook that. You know what I mean? Champion says he can make the LNAV work. Well, come through, bro. We need you today.
119.2, squawk 4537, hold for release.
What is that actual heading that we need to be flying? It doesn't say. I don't know. Like, what is the track that we need to be on?
Number 24 Romeo, read backtrack.
Like, we're pretty close to it. It's probably like 310 or something like that. So we're just not gonna worry about the LNAV. We know that it's not working, so we're just gonna use heading mode for the
Number
entire
298 Tango Bravo, Albuquerque departure, ident.
Go to command and press CWS hashtag. What the heck does that mean? What does this button do? I ain't pressing that button. I don't know what that button does. I don't know what that does. Nightside Gaming, yeah, man, I heard that that you just got a new flight/racing seat, and I'm glad to hear that you're loving it, man. You just made Class A in iRacing. What are you going for? Are you going for your oval or road racing in iRacing? Either way, bro, we need to get together. Come on my Discord, bro. Send me a private message or something, and we need to do some racing together. Because if you're Class A, I'm also Class A. I'm Class A on road racing, but I'm actually Class B now on oval racing because I got in some trouble and got demoted. So I'm working on getting my Class A back, but I'm pretty close to getting it back. I just need a few more clean races. I haven't done any races yet this week. It's been so busy doing flight sim stuff. I've had a chance to go and plug my wheel in, but I've been really wanting to for the oval series racing in Las Vegas. Sweet, man. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Again, Nightside, we need to fly. We need to race together sometime, man, for sure. Especially if you're doing oval racing. I don't know what your I rating is, but I'm sure we can make it work. CWS is control wheel steering. Briefly, flight Boeing like Airbus. Gotcha. Like fly by wire, sorta. Why would I need to turn that on? Shouldn't that just already be on? Like, that's kind of what I would think. Nathaniel Fassi, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Speaking of racing, I am super hyped. The NASCAR season has been super dope so far. IndyCar is coming up. Formula One's coming up this month. Can't wait for that season to start. Can't wait for the Netflix series to start. So looking forward to all those things. As far as flights, looking forward to Flight Sim Expo this year. I don't know if any of you guys are planning on going, but I am planning on going. Hopefully things work out and I can get there. But I'm looking forward to that. I really missed out on that event last year when we didn't have it because of COVID. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, somebody was telling me that apparently in Texas they're lifting the mask rule. Like, we don't have to wear a mask here anymore, which doesn't make really any sense to me. I feel like it's too soon. Because a friend of mine recently just got it. He just got the vid, just got the Rona. So I don't know if we should be taking masks off yet. Milton 12, what up, my friend? Good to see you up to the street. Good to see you. Do I have Assetto Corsa? Yes, I do. It's actually not installed right now, but I do own it. But mainly right now, my go-to racing simulator is iRacing. But if I had enough people who were interested in doing a Assetto Corsa race online or something like that, I'll be down to reinstall it and race it. I definitely enjoy it. It looks really good in VR too. It's definitely a little bit of a different experience compared to iRacing, but it's definitely still fun. I really enjoy it. Yeah, man, that's how you do it. That is how you do it, Nighttime Game. I try to tell people. Gio's probably not here anymore, but earlier he was hanging out with us. He's trying to get his A license as well on iRacing, and I'm telling him, bro, you need to just hang out in the back, and just get across the line with no incident points. Because if you start going up there and racing with these rookies, you're gonna get wrecked, or you're gonna end up wrecking yourself because you just don't have enough experience yet. So that's the way you do it, honestly. That's the fastest way to get to Milton 12. Thank you, man, for stopping by, bro. Just want to say, hey, thank you, man, so much for coming through, bro. Great to see you, bro, again. Hope you're having a great day. Have a great day. Yeah, the fastest way to get your class rating up on iRacing is to just really do the boring thing and ride around the back of the pack and don't hit anybody. Don't hit the wall, don't spin out, none of that, and you'll be good to go. Thank you, Walking Fruit, taking care of the trolls. Yeah, Central Corsa has always felt weird in controller-wise. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Alright, see you, Milton 12. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. So, guys, the CRJ from Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out on, what's the 16th or something like that? You guys hype about that? How you feeling? What you thinking? Now, here comes LMT. We're flying over it, and we're gonna have to turn manually because again, LNAV is not working. There it is. So I am turning my heading, and again, there's a crosswind, so you see my heading's actually pointed through the magenta line, but we're still staying to the right of it. I'm kind of eyeballing it here, trying to find a sweet spot of how to get us as close as possible to it. That'll do for now.
Walker 380 Reno Tower, runway 16 left, wind calm, clear for takeoff.
As true as well, Night Sign Gaming. Back on that racing subject, riding in the back and driving slower, taking it easy in the back saves your tires, and you'll tend to catch those guys who have been pushing themselves the whole race before the end of it, as long as you stay green. Alright, we're getting that thing leveled off. Luke says CRJ looks cool. Yes, I agree, man.
Phoenix approach, time now 1730, clearance for design airborne by 1735.
Hi, champion. No, I'm not gonna do that right now. Sorry, man. We're just gonna make it work, man. LNAV is not working, so
Roger, report airborne on course.
We'll make it work. Your wallet is ready for the CRJ. I know, man. Like, shut up and take my money, Aerosoft. I'm pretty hyped about it too. Can I fly from Ireland next time? Not this week. I don't have a date that I can say, hey, we're gonna fly Ireland. So I would say send that suggestion to my Discord. Just like the Middle Eastern suggestion we had last week. We'll be flying there tomorrow, and I'll get to it when I can get to it. We actually flew to Ireland like a week ago. Actually, we flew. Was it London to Dublin or somewhere? I thought we flew to Dublin not long ago, like a week or so ago. Hi, champion. If you actually have a legit fix for the LNAV problem, let's like type it in the chat real quick. I'll hear it on the live stream and I'll read it. But I'm not gonna be joining voice chat. And I'm also not gonna put too much effort into trying to figure it out either, because we're flying perfectly fine right now. So I believe we're still over California. Actually, no, we just crossed into Oregon now. So now this is True Earth, Oregon. No problem, Paul. No problem, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the CRJ. It comes out, I think, in 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks, something like that.
Walker 380, contact North California.
It's going to be interesting. The sky is going to be full of CRJs. We're probably going to get sick of CRJs very fast. And you're probably going to get sick of watching people fly CRJs. If you don't buy a CRJ yourself, you're going to get sick of flying a CRJ. I also heard there's been a few streamers who've been given the Beluga from INI.
Walker 380 North Cal departure, radar contact.
I am not one of those people, so I won't be flying it. Rotate Aviation, YC, good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
7524 Romeo, Phoenix departure, INI.
No problem, Scott Shook. All right, we're gonna attempt this. High Champion says to fix the broken LNAV, we need to turn on LNAV first, then turn on the CWS, and then press command. I mean autopilot, I guess. Command. LNAV must be on the whole way. Okay, so I need to turn off the autopilot.
Alaska 116, descend via the Timbers 2 arrival, runway 10 right, Portland altimeter 3001.
Alright, descend via the Timbers 2 arrival, expecting to run 0 right for Alaska 116. Write that down. Check our stuff. Are we already that far? Is it already time to descend? Let's see. But no problem, Scott. You got a life, man. Don't worry about being late, bro. I'm glad you got here at all. Alright, so this is our Timbers 2 RNAV arrival. He just told us we're going to get 10 right. Thankfully, that, I believe, is what I put in my FMC today. Let's see. Yes, it is. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I'm gonna do first is go ahead and get the localizer there. So that's 10 right. This is left. Okay, there's right. 10 right, and it's gonna be 110.5. Go in right in here. I already got it plugged in. Beautiful. All right, so that's in there. So we're expecting that. Here's Scapo. Actually, we could actually go to Scapo. I'm actually gonna include that in my flight plan. Let's go ahead and take Scapo. Execute that. Do I have a personal Instagram account? No, I do not. Oh, wait, do I? I have 2 Instagram accounts, actually. Yes, I have Blue Games, and then I have my music one, which is, I guess, technically my personal one. I post more personal stuff on that one, as well as promoting music
Walker
and stuff.
380, contact open center on
so there you go.
132.2.
Alright, so as far as our arrival for the Timbers 2, we, as far as restrictions, we'll be coming over... What was our transition? I can't remember what it was. PORTL transition. Where's PORTL?
Welcome center, Walker 30, climbing 13,000. Give us it.
Walker 380,
there it
open
is.
center,
PORTL.
maintain
So at PORTL, we need to be at or below
210,
24,000 feet, and at or above 11,000 feet, and 270 knots. So our next waypoint is MOXEE. With my legs, PORTL will be after MOXEE. And MOXEE, that'll be what's that? It's only 26 miles in between there. So I wonder if I set my altitude down, if VNAV, even though LNAV is not on, if VNAV would still descend us. Huh, I wonder. And let's get all the way down to 11,000. That sounds good to me. And then we'll try out that thing that he said here. Just a second once we kind of get ready. But it's about time for us to send very soon. And I will get the weather too for Reno. Sorry, for Portland. Portland. Do I use X-Vision? No, I do not. Right now, as far as like what you see, I don't have any like visual things except for I'm using Cloud something. What's it called? It's like an add-on called Cloud something. It's a free one. It just gives you new clouds, and I was using X visibility, which might change the colors of it, but that's really it. I'm not using anything else, not even X Enviro. All right, let's see. All right, so we're gonna try that thing out. High Champion said. So I'm gonna. Hold on, yeah, we're good. Let's make sure something else. So the CWS is a button I've actually never pressed.
Number 24 Romeo,
which is right here. So I'm going to read that instruction. I want to see if it works. We'll see right now, live, if it actually works. Hopefully it does. If it does, High Champion will be the winner for today, I guess. Alright, so we need to have LNAV on. I'm scared to click it because it's gonna turn us in all kind of directions. And then turn on the CWS. And then press cut. So I'm gonna turn off autopilot. We're gonna just make sure we're level. We're gonna turn off autopilot. Autopilot is disengaged at 36,000 feet. That's fun. There we go. And then LNAV. Okay. You can see, look at my LNAV leaning off to the right now, which is incorrect, very incorrect. He says click CWS. LNAV is still on, and then press command. My flight director still shows it's going to be pushing me to the right side, so I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Alright, autopilot is on, and we're banking right. That's not right. Didn't work. Didn't work, High Champion. So I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish. I don't know if I did it wrong or what, but it did not work. No, not enhanced cloudscapes. I tried that one, it didn't work for me. I must have tried to install it wrong or something, but it didn't work. But I used something else. It's called Cloud something. I don't remember. I said to look it up, shouldn't I? Look at my folders. See see if I can find it. Resources, plugins. I think it's a plugin. It's actually like a it's a Fly with Lewis script. Cloud Art. That's what it's called. Yeah, I could not remember that for anything. It's called Cloud Art. There's no clouds though, so. What's the weather in Portland? Let's get the weather, guys. All right, weather in Portland is 120 at 10. Visibility is 10. Broken at 23,000. Temperature 07, dew point 03, altimeter 3001. And arriving to runways 10 left, 10 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures. Contact clears delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen. Runway 32 is closed. Read back all runway assignments and host road instructions. Advise on initial contact. We have information Quebec, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so yeah, I should call Boeing customer service. That's what we're gonna do. Isn't there a phone in here somewhere? No, we're not gonna worry about it. We're making it work. Thankfully, the flight plan is drawing in correctly into our screen here, so we can see it. So I can just kind of turn my heading to be as close to it as possible. As long as I stay close to it, ATC shouldn't bother us too much. See our top of the descent markers coming up right there. Just a little while. I will check my FMC to make sure that those altitudes are in there correctly. So 11,000 there at MOXEE. That's right. 270 knots. That's correct. Timbers 11,000. Vanks 11,000 at 250 knots. That is correct. Flower at 7,000. So the VNAV profile within our FMC is all correct, at least for that portion. Full is good. So yeah. So we're gonna see if the VNAV will still take us down, even though we're not using LNAV. I've never done it that way. I've always had VNAV and LNAV activated at the same time, so I don't know that it will work. If it doesn't work, we'll just do it ourselves, which is fine. We're used to doing that on Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know what I mean? So it's all good. Double press on MOXEE and the FMS to get a direct. That I can do. That I can actually do. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because that actually worked earlier. What he's saying is if I hit MOXEE and MOXEE again, that changed it into a direct waypoint. And now if I hit LNAV on, it will actually fly us directly to MOXEE, which is 44 miles away. And you know what? I don't know why I didn't think to do that, because on our departure out of Reno, I did that with our first 2 waypoints. So what I'm gonna have to do is basically, as we get to those waypoints, I'm gonna have to hit direct at each waypoint, which is not right. So it's all good. We make it work. As long as we get on the ground safely, I'm happy. You got me? Charles Laird, what plugin do you use for the sky? If you already answered this, no problem. Again, I'm using, it's Cloud Art. I believe Cloud Art also has not only cloud textures, but sky textures as well. So I think all that is built into Cloud Art. So it's, again, I'm not using any plugin except for X Visibility, which they Fly with Lewis script. And I don't honestly know really what that does, just being honest with you. Louise, Drive to Survive starts on the 18th. Thank you for the update, man. I was wondering what the date was. Appreciate it, man. All right, guys, we're flying over the beautiful state of Oregon. It is such a beautiful state, man. I love driving out here on American Truck Sim. Anything that has Oregon in it, I definitely enjoy. So it's pretty sweet. And Orbix did a great job of really capturing the essence of Oregon. Sound like a Discovery Channel narrator right there. Capturing the essence of Oregon, Orbix Studios. But I don't know, looking down at the scenery just makes me want to fly VFR. I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of you guys just want to fly airliners. That's all good. But whenever I fly over the scenery at this height, I'm like, man, I want to go down there and fly some VFR. That's what I want to do. Thank you, Louis, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I greatly appreciate that, my man. Appreciate it so much, man. Charles, you drive throughout Oregon many times throughout the year. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man, I usually drive around Texas, that's where I live, and it's not very interesting. It's not interesting at all. Until you get to West Texas, it's very boring. It is. You know what's funny? MOXEE is actually on the arrival, but our transition is PORTL. That's interesting. So technically our first altitude restriction is 24,000 feet. Officer Troy, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Nick Melee, hello. Welcome to the stream as well. How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, we're almost there, guys. We are just about to reach our top of descent. As you can see here, as a T/D in green right there means that as our top of descent, we need to be at 24,000 by MOXEE, which is right here. That's 20 miles. I don't know how the VNAV is going to make that happen. We're going to see if it can. If it can't, we're going to descend on our own. So we'll be watching that closely. He did tell us to descend via the Timber 2 arrival. And the good news is, though, even if we don't make it at 24,000 feet at MOXEE, the altitude restriction is actually at or above MOXEE, not at or below. So it's okay if we're a little high over MOXEE, as long as we are below it by the time we get to PORTL. So there you go. LNAV can be disconnected even if VNAV is connected to avoid thunderstorm or other danger using heading mode. Thank you, Michael, for that information. Yeah, look at that. It is working perfectly fine. There's the proof right there.
Reno ground runway 16
right there. So VNAV is on. Actually, no, VNAV and LNAV are actually both on. So we still don't actually know the answer to that question. Hello from Berkhamsted, UK. Brian Reed, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's basically like autopilot 1, autopilot 2 switches in Airbus. Nice. You guys, see, this is dope. You guys know everything. That's what I'm talking about. This is how we learn right here from you guys in the chat. On behalf of everybody else out here who knows nothing, thank you guys for letting us know. I should see a mark on my altitude indicator. Yeah, I do think I see that. Alright, let's go ahead and let the cabin know that we are descending. They should know, but you know, in case they didn't realize that we're descending. Here you go.
Once again from the flight deck here, we're on our descent. Seatbelt signs will be back up for our arrival. If you're up and about, please return your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Still showing well ahead of schedule. Thanks again. Hope you have a nice week. And you're going to hear here very shortly.
This view is just so good. Can I fly a DC-10? I don't have a DC-10 add-on. I have a DC-3, but I do not have a DC-10 add-on. Soggy Biscuits. Man, that is an interesting name. I'm not a huge fan of Soggy Biscuits, but I do like you. And thank you for joining us. Yes, I do play Microsoft.
116, change to my frequency on 121.4.
121.4, Alaska 116. What?
November 298 Tango Bravo, Albuquerque Center.
Oh, is he talking to me? That don't sound right. Why would he send me to advisory? Oakland Center. That last call was not for Alaska 116, was it?
Negative, sir.
Alright, it's confirming thing. Alright, yeah, I was like, wait a second, why would he send me to an advisory? Alright, so we're going to the next waypoint. Again, we have to hit direct to PORTL because that's LNAV is broken. Drag is required. Give me just a second. Alright, clear that out and direct to PORTL. There we go. So it should straighten us back out. We need drag, right? There we go. You ask for drag, I give you drag. Fairing fans, where did I get the max? There should be a link in the description for the max. It is free. Yeah, I thought I heard my
116. Just to verify, I still want you to change to my frequency on 121.4.
Who is he talking to? Alaska 116, was that you want me to switch to 121.4?
Alaska 116A permitted, change to my frequency on 121.4.
Alright, switch to 121.4, Alaska 116. Interesting that he would ask us. What is 121.4? Okay. Alaska 116.
Alaska 116.
Yeah, Alaska 116. We're just sending me the Timber 2 passing 25,000. I don't know if we're gonna make that 11,000 right there, bro. We getting close.
563 Reno Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
We getting close. So that next speed, the next waypoint here at Portal, we need to be at 270 knots, which we are underneath, which is good because of that speed break. I need to be below 24,000 feet and above 11,000. So if we don't make it to 11,000, it's technically okay. We just can't be below 11,000, and we'll stay above 11,000 until we get to, I think, Vance. No, actually, no, we'll stay above 11,000 until we get to Flower. So we still got some time to get down. As long as we're below 24,000, then we're not breaking any rules. Got some turbulence too, man. Sheesh. One to 1.4, don't make mistakes. 1 to 1.5 is close. Did I miss it? Did I put the wrong one? Yeah, 1 to 1.4. Yeah, we're good. We're good. My favorite plane in real life is actually the 787. That is my personal favorite airliner. My favorite fighter jet is an F-18. My favorite private jet is a Challenger 600. Yeah, I believe that's right. It is bumpy. The weather does show that that's about right. And we didn't hit turbulence, we got below 28K. It should be, if the weather is right, it should be pretty overcast in Portland. Let me see if that's what my weather says. Yeah, it's be cloudy. Weather in Portland says 120 at 10. Visibility is 10, but it's broken at 23,000. Temperature 07, dew point 03, altimeter 01. So yeah. So we should have some clouds above us once we get into Portland. Alright, we'll retract the speed brakes. Look at that sexy wing flex. Alright, Portland, the temperature in Portland is 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Cloudy. Looks like there is some rain going up the coast of Oregon and Washington. I do not have a pilot license yet, no, but I am working on it slowly, one step at a time. Burger Pops, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Are you looking forward to the Beluga from INI? Sounds good, man. Alright, here comes 18,000.
Walker 563, contact departure.
So what did that mean when he said contact my frequency 12 blah 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 point blah? What's the difference? Because we're on Oakland Center. Am I like with a specific person? How does that work exactly?
Alaska 116, contact Portland approach on 118.42.
118.42, Alaska 116. Alright, 118.42.
Departure, Walker 563, climate dead out of 6,600.
Tyler C. Conti, hopefully I said that right, or Kichanti, I'm not sorry to say that. Welcome to the stream, good to see you, man. Tyler, good to see you. Michael Rodriguez,
Walker 563, north departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
190, Walker 563.
Portland approach, Alaska 116, descending via Timber 2.
Alaska 116, Portland approach, roger, information Quebec is current, altimeter 3001, expect visual approach, runway 10 right.
Expecting visual 10 right, and we do have Quebec, Alaska 116. Alright, we get the visual one to Alaska. I mean, I keep thinking we're going to Alaska because my name's Alaska, but we're technically not flying in Alaska today. Alright, set that altimeter 3001, that's set, we're at 15,000, still descending for 11,000. Plane Man 21, welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you, my man. Puppy Infinite Flight, good to see you, man. Or Infinite World, sorry. Good to see you, man. Og the Bot, welcome to the stream, guys. We are on our descent, a bumpy descent at that, into Portland, Oregon. Where did I get the max? There's a link in the description. There should be. I believe I put it in there. There should be a link in the description to get the max. If not, then I don't know where it is. Search X-Plane 737 Max, you'll find it real quick. Dylan Schrott, we took off from Reno and landing in Portland. There's 14,000 feet. Thank you. Champion confirms the max link is in the description. I thought I put it in there. Look at that, we're getting bounced around. No problem, Dylan. Good to see you, man. Thank you, Carl Childers.
Walker 563, clear direct Squaw Valley.
All right, let's get ready to land, guys. It's gonna be a visual. So we need drag again. And we're just past that waypoint. We got to hit direct again because our LNAV is broken. Well, let's see. We're gonna watch it. It's actually, yeah, we're at Vance now, right? Yeah, we just passed Vance. We'd be at 250 knots. I think we just dropped the speed brakes, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So it should be coming back 250 knots, and it should send us down the 7,000 at Flower. Interesting enough, our FMC is, or it seems to be, out of sync. You see here in pink we have Flower, but down here in pink we have Portal. We already passed that. So I'm gonna hit Flower and we'll fly direct to Flower. Because I don't know, the LNAV is doing all kind of weird stuff today. All right, so we do have our approach for 10 right. Let's see, what is it? 111.3. That is wrong. Oh, that's left. I have the wrong chart. Wrong chart. Yeah, 110.5 and the CRS is gonna be 103. Again, we'll be doing a visual approach, but I want to have the ILS for backup.
Number 7524 Romeo, contact Los Angeles Center on 1.
Yeah, we need to go down to 7,000. No. I need you at 7,000 feet, VNAV. Let's go. There we go. All right. Yeah, so we got our nav information set correctly. We need to be at 103 here on CRS. I passed it, didn't I? I looked away for 1 second. I passed it. There it is. I'm gonna have it on both sides. And then we'll standard here and 3001. I can't see nothing over there. There we go. Right, are you gonna descend? Because you need to be down below 9,000 right now. VNAV. Yeah, we're like, yeah, alright. Alright, let me do my thing then. Let me do my thing. Because you ain't doing it right. Alright, vertical speed, engage. I'm taking over this. We can't be any faster than 250, which we already are, which is fine. And where are you going now? I hope you're going with the flight plan. That would be amazing if you decide to do that. That would be amazing. Alright, speed brakes are still out. A little fast. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down to 210. That's our next our speed restriction. And we need to get the land lights on. It seems to be following the flight plan now. It likes depart or likes approaches, or arrivals, I should say. My weather is not right. Let's get it, Chief. Yeah, we're intervening on the altitude here. We need to be at 7,000. We're doing all right. Well, we are within the arrivals limits, so we're okay.
116 airport, 1 o'clock, 17 miles, port site.
don't see it. Last 116, we're looking for it.
1,000 to go.
You guys see it? I don't see it. It's at 1 o'clock. I do not have eyes on the airport. I have a general idea of where it is. But I don't actually see it. Alright, our speed's coming back, coming back, coming back. We need to go down to 5,000 now. You guys ready to land this plane? Think we can do it today? Think we can pull it off? A little bit of flaps. Well, it says auto brake to 2. Spoilers are still out because we're still trying to lose speed. Oh, just on the red. Alright, looking for the airport. Looking. Is that it over here? That might be it over there. Oh, 1 o'clock. I was looking in the wrong direction. Yeah, we have the airport in sight. Yeah, I see it. Approach Alaska 116. We have the airport in sight.
Alaska 116, clear visual approach, runway 10 right.
Clear visual 10 right, Alaska 116. Alright, dope. Alright, back on heading mode then. And we need to get ourselves down to a bit lower. I'm gonna turn our base right here. Yeah, we need to get down to 2,000 and come out speed back to like 190. I'm gonna take it slow here. Take it nice and slow. Press the Alt intervene when rest set resetting MCP altitude. Oh, right here. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, guys. Alright, before landing, does it have a checklist or something like that? Approach. Ground proximity flags inhibits. At above 10,000 feet, I think we're good there. Fixed landing light, good. Passenger signs. Passenger signs. On. There we go. Passenger signs, check. Out transition level, we're good. This is for like the descent part. We need the actual landing, whatever, ILS, I guess. Pro mode, arm.
2,500.
2,500. Cross check. I don't think I actually have time to do the checklist. I literally don't think I have time to do the checklist by myself. Simple flight sim, welcome to the stream, my man. Good to see you. I'm not some flaps coming in.
2,500.
Localized capture. We haven't done that yet. We haven't gotten that far. Alright, there it is. We have actually captured that. And I'm taking over, guys. Actually, what is a tower on? I need the tower frequency. Ah, come on, stop scrolling. Tower is on 123.775. Ah, come on. Oh my god, hold on a second. Hold on, no. Don't go that way. Where's the airport? I thought I knew where the airport was. Apparently I don't. Apparently I'm lost. Apparently, I am lost.
116, you still have Portland in sight?
Negative. Can we get vectors? Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, can you maintain your own terrain and obstruction clearance to 2,500?
Yes, I can maintain 2,500. Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, climb maintain 2,500, turn right heading 100.
2,500 right heading 100. Alaska 116. This is funny. This has never happened before. This is so funny. This is hilarious. All right, there's 2,500. And I go right to 100. You guys are laughing at me right now. I know you are. I know you are. He's being nice. He's being super nice. He's like, yeah, you lost? You good, bro? That's what he's saying over there. That is hilarious. I gotta go back on autopilot now. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll take it. I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here, autopilot. You ain't doing nothing for me today. I still never finished putting the tower frequency in. Oh, it's that way. Yeah, I know where the airport is now.
Alaska 116, continue right turn heading 130.
Continue right heading 130, Alaska 116. Yeah, I think I flew right over the airport. Alright, there's a bridge. I recognize that bridge. Oh shoot, went too far. 130.
Scare 11, mic check.
Scare 11, I'm clear.
MCAS ain't working properly.
Alaska 16 Portland, 12 o'clock and 6 miles.
Yeah, we have the field in sight, Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, clear visual approach, runway 10 right.
Clear visual approach, runway 10 right, Alaska 116. Alright guys, we're landing this plane no matter what. We are pretty darn close too. It is like right over there. So, here we go. Alright, I'm putting the gear down. I'm turning off auto throttle because it doesn't even seem to be working.
Alaska 116, contact Portland Tower 123.77.
123.77, Alaska 116. Come on now, alright, this is the hard part. I'm trying to fly by hand and move this thing at the same time. Come on, we got this, baby, we got this. There it is. Alright. Portland Tower, Alaska 116, visual 10 right. My track AR is not working either.
Alaska 116, Portland Tower, wind 100 at 11, runway 10 right, clear to land.
10 right, clear land, Alaska 116. The airport's in my blind spot. We're high though, that's one thing I do know. It's gonna be a short final, guys. Oh man, set myself up for failure here. Is that the runway?
1,000.
That's the freaking runway. We gotta go around. There's no way. No way we're making that runway right there. Or are we? Or are we? Should we do it, guys? Should we go around?
500.
Yeah, we gotta go. I don't know. I feel like
Oregon Regional clearance
yeah, I
delivery.
feel like we should go around. We're going around, guys.
300.
We're not doing that. We're going around.
Clearance on request, ready to copy.
We are going around.
200.
Portland Tower, Alaska 116, going around.
Scare 1-1, clearance is on request, stand by.
There's no way we're making that, guys. None whatsoever. He didn't reply. Portland Tower, Alaska 116 going around.
Alaska 165, runway heading, maintain 3000.
Runway heading 3000, Alaska 116. You know, we're having some fun today. You weren't, you know, giving you guys the unexpected.
Alaska 116, contact Portland approach 118.42.
18.42, Alaska 116.
Scare 1-1, having clearance ready.
Scare 1-1's ready.
Scare 1-1's cleared to Portland International via the Northbound 7 departure. Radar vectors to Scotty. Join Victor 121 to Eugene. Then MOXEE for the City 3 arrival. On departure, maintain 13,000. Departure frequency with Seattle Center 121.4.
Alright, we got plenty of fuel, so that's good.
Scare 1-1 is clear to Portland International via North Bend. Vector to Scotty, Victor 121 to Eugene.
Make you guys wait. The anticipation is killing me.
Filed, climb and maintain 1.
Hello from Finland, good to see you, man.
Frequency 121.
We want 3,000 feet.
6161.
And we're not going to use autopilot because we can't trust it today.
Scare 17, it's the Northbound 7 departure. Everything else is correct.
Portland approach, Alaska 116. 11 off at 3,000 going around.
Alaska 116, Portland departure, radar contacts airquest.
We'd like to get another attempt landing on 10 right, Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, turn right, heading 220, vectors to final approach course.
Right, 220, vectors for final approach, of course, Alaska 116. Ah, that's easier. I can just use my... Let's hold 3,000, please. I can just use my thing here. Do the heading. That's just for reference. I'm going to keep flying it, though. Alright, let's get it trimmed out real nice so that we can actually not have to worry about holding on to this thing so much. All that noise you hear right there, that's me trimming it, trimming the plane up and down. See if we can maintain around 230 knots. I think that'll be generous.
And Southwest Regional clearance delivery. Scare 1-1, can I get the clearance call again, please?
I do not have a good memory, no. You haven't been around long enough. Alright, so we're basically doing pretty good right there.
Just the routing.
Jackson, shit.
Scare 1-1's clear to Portland International via the Northbound 7 departure. Vectors, Scotty.
Yes, we're about to land in Portland.
121 to Eugene.
We're going to try.
Then MOXEE for the 53 arrival.
We are going to try to land in Portland.
Scare 1-1, Northbound 7 departure, vectors to Scotty.
Now here comes 230 and leveling off. A little early there. There it is.
Scare 1-1, correction on my part there. Northbound 7 departure for the Scotty transition.
Not bad. I got it trimmed out pretty darn good. Got it trimmed out pretty good. I lied.
That's the Scotty transition for Victor 121. Scare 1-1.
Scare 1-1, read that correct. Alaska 116, turn right, heading 290.
Right, 290, Alaska 116. This is fun. Like, it might look stressful, but I'm actually having a lot of fun right now. I think mainly the flying by hand part, that's the fun part. Alright, we're getting low though, we need to gain some altitude. Turn right, 230. Again, I don't know why track AR is not working. Maybe I need to reset it or something. That would be helpful for me to look around if I could do that. Disable. Ready to roll out here. Where'd it go? Enable. Let's see if it's working now. Ah, it's working. Beautiful. Alright, now track AR is working. Alright, our speed's getting slow. And it's 290. Here it comes. I think that's downtown Portland up ahead of us.
Route 26, checking main setting.
My
Route 26,
camera
mic
is
check.
not centered.
Route 26, off clear.
It feels
Portland
weird.
clear.
That
That's Route
position
26,
feels awkward.
IFR to Oscar Tango Hotel, wishing to pick up IFR flight plan with X-ray.
Nice scenic route
Route
over
26, clearance is on request, stand by.
over the top of Alaska, or sorry, I wouldn't say Alaska. Portland. Oops. We're climbing. Put that nose down. Put that nose down. And keep it there. Alright, come on, trim out.
2500.
I'm gonna leave one notch of flaps in. It's a little bit bumpy by this mountain. That's pretty interesting. So I believe he has us right now on a right downwind for runway 10 right. So I'm gonna keep our spatial, kind of don't get spatially disoriented. Thank you very much.
20 bucks to support the channel.
Route 26, heavy clearance ready.
Thank you very much for that support, my man.
Route 26
Appreciate
ready,
that, Evan. Thank you, man.
Route 26 cleared to North Bend Airport
Yeah,
via
this
Portland to departure.
Turbulence is rocking
Radar
us
vectors
right now,
maneuver.
making it very
Join
difficult to keep this
287 to North Bend.
plane
On departure, maintain 6,000.
trimmed.
Expect 16,010 minutes after departure frequency 118.43.
My spoilers out.
Squawk 6075.
What the heck?
Route 26 cleared to the OTH airport.
How long has that been there? Thank you, guys.
Pick up the Victor
Who finally caught on to that?
Victor Airway.
Probably why this whole approach is so jacked up.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.42. Squawk 6075.
Thank you, Gilberto. I'm trying right now, man.
Route 26, read back correct.
Trying to get it trimmed.
Alaska 116, turn right, heading 030.
Right 300. Sorry, right 3. Sorry. Say that one more time, Alaska 116.
Alaska 116, turn right, heading 030.
Right 030, Alaska 116. Right, I was like, what? What? You want to go where? There we go. That'll be our base turn.
Alaska 116 in your turn. Portland will be 3 o'clock and 9 miles.
Copy that, Alaska 116. We'll be looking. Bank angle, bank angle. Let's bring that power back, guys. We're about to turn on the final. Alaska 116, we have the field.
Alaska 116, clear visual approach, runway 10 right.
Clear visual, runway 10 right, Alaska 116. Alright, we're gonna continue staying at a turn here.
Portland ground, Route 26 is at the ramp right next to Tango, ready to taxi with X-ray.
And we are quite fast.
Route 26, walk altitude.
Route 26.
Can we do one more notch of flaps? Can we? Is that possible? Oh, great, thanks.
Alaska 116, contact Portland Tower 123.77.
Contacting tower, Alaska 116. Alright, can we do it this time around? Come on, where's my map?
1000.
Portland Tower, Alaska 116 on the visual 10 right. We are low.
Alaska 116, Portland Tower, welcome back, wind 100 at 11. Clear to land, runway 10 right.
Clear to land, runway 10 right, Alaska 116. Alright guys, we're going to attempt this again. Take 2, landing in Portland. We are quite low though, so we need some power. We're also a little bit off to the right of 10 right and low, like I said.
336 ready to taxi.
A little bit of adjustments to make. If we can get that done, we will not have to go around again.
Brew 26 Portland ground, runway 10
speed brakes are not on.
Taxi via
Check on that.
Alpha.
Airport is right here.
Brew 26 1 left, 10 left via Echo, at Echo, taxi via Kilo Alpha.
The notch flaps. Alright guys. Here's down. Send in your predictions, guys.
Brew 26 squawk 6075.
Oh, the runway is in shadow? Oh boy. That's why I didn't see it. I was going to 10 left. Alright, we got this. Wind's not too bad. This is going to be a bit of a short correction here. Come on, baby.
500.
Come on, baby.
400.
Don't put it in the river. That's not where we're landed.
300.
This is such an ugly approach. Oh, I got 2 white, 2 red. That's surprising.
100. 50. 40.
Keep that nose up. Keep the nose up. Keep the
10.
nose up. Keep the nose up. We're not down yet. We're not down. All right, here we go. Whew. Oh my God. I had to work for that one. My head all sideways. Reverse the screen. Hopefully we're on the right runway.
80 knots.
Yeah, we are. There we go. Wow. That was ugly. That was ugly, guys. The whole thing was ugly.
Squawk 6075.
Alright, terminal should be on our left. We missed that exit. Can't wait to see that replay. Why is my head sideways? Did I break my neck? Like, why is my camera angled now? Oh boy, given how ugly that approach was,
116 safe parking area.
I'll take that. We'll take that one right ahead of us, Alaska 116. Alright, we are clear. We are clear. Why is my camera angled?
Taxi via Tango, remain frequency.
Tango with you, Alaska 116. Alright, flaps.
Brew 26, Portland Tower, runway 10 left.
Crank it.
Tango, fly heading
Completely up.
110, clear for takeoff.
Land lights off, park and brake.
110, clear takeoff 10 left.
We'll take this spot right ahead of us. You have your head sideways when you play. I have my mouth open when I play. Is that true? I didn't notice that. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a track IR thing that like maybe I move my head or something like that. I don't know. We brought it into Portland like we were at KaiTak, which is not correct. It's just I don't know what was happening today. I was completely off my game on that approach. The arrival went pretty solid, but getting to the approach part when we went visual, got lost first of all, and then had to go around and then coming back. We kind of got lost again. I thought I was going for 10 right, and I was actually looking at 10 left because 10 right was in shadow under the clouds. And but yeah, it is what it is. So we'll shut everything. Actually, that's on. We'll shut everything off. This is our last stop, so we're not gonna worry about AP. We're just gonna. Oh yeah, my track IR is jacked right now. We're just gonna turn the ground power on, and we will set the chocks and shut her down. Headphones on because this is gonna sound nice. And my whole camera is crooked.
Contact Portland departure.
326 departure.
Oh boy, we had to work for that one.
Portland departure, Bird 26, 1000.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know where my brain was. I don't know. I really don't. I don't have any excuses. I have none. I have no excuses for what you just witnessed, guys. None whatsoever.
Turn direct Newburgh on course.
Bird 26, climb
I'll
maintain
turn X camera off.
15,000.
I think that's what's causing my angle
Right
head.
direct, cleared on course.
Alright, let's go and disconnect from Pilotedge and we'll watch the replay and see how that looked from the outside. Alright, disconnected from Pilotedge. Our landing rate was a 199 FPM. I'm not sure who got the closest to that, but our final land rate was a 199er. Alright, let's do it. Replay mode. Let's see how we did, man. Oh boy. Next stream will be tomorrow. I don't even have an Antonov 225, so I can't fly that. Alright, look how off we are. Like, look how this is. Just to get a picture of what was going on here. First of all, we're on short final visual. Thankfully, we want an ILS. Basically, completely unstable approach. Really, I mean, it's just the truth. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. We were not. Yeah, I was going for this runway way over here because even the shadows are still there, kind of. It was actually covering all the way up here, so I didn't actually see this. I might need to turn my my building like level of detail up or something like that because I just couldn't see it. So anyways, I'm gonna show you where the turn happened. So right around here, right, I'm following the river. You can see my nose is pointed to this runway over here. So I'm like, all right, yeah, we're gonna hit this runway, right? 10 right. That's what I thought it was. And so that's when I noticed that we were going for the wrong runway. So I turned and I was like, I don't know if we're gonna make it, but I'm gonna try. And then, like, I mean, look how close we were when we finally got close to the center line here. Yeah, it was a mess. This landing was a mess. Oh yeah, float, big float. And then touchdown. The final touchdown was pretty firm. Not like hard, but it was pretty solid, pretty firm. And there's the reversers. But yeah, it just felt like when I first popped up right here, I think I overreacted and I hit the throttle. We weren't gonna hit too hard. Yeah, it was gonna actually put it down pretty nice that first attempt, that first part. But I thought I was gonna smash it down there, so I started adding some throttle to soften the blow. And ended up didn't even need to do that, so overreacted there. Out of 10, I don't even want to know. Yeah, I would give myself like a 4, maybe a 4. I mean, we got on the runway. We were on the runway. That's my only positive I have to say about my landing was that we were on the runway. Thank you. You guys are too kind. You guys are too kind. You're too nice. You're too nice. Let's be honest, man. That was a 3. That was a 3. Max 3 out of 10. That landing right there. I'll tell you, man. This flight made us work for it. LNAV wasn't working for the majority of the flight. I got lost on approach. Very interesting, right? Honestly, Michael, the plane is not that bad. Like, we flew this a few days ago. I think it was actually last week. And a lot of the problems we had today, we didn't have last week. I think I had a pretty hard landing last week. That's because of lack of practice. But the flight model feels pretty solid. I think, again, I believe it is just using the Zebo flight model. I don't think it's like a custom max. I doubt it's a custom max flight model. It might be, but I highly doubt it. Watch from like a tower view here. Where's the tower at? I think the tower's over here somewhere. Yeah, we'll just go. Let's just say the tower's over here somewhere. Right, here's a terminal. Oh, here's a tower. Found you. Alright, cool. So like I said, I don't know. If you were to watch this replay without watching the whole live stream, you would think, man, was there a major crosswind, or was it super turbulent? Well, no, none of those things were happening. It's basically pilot disorientation. That's all it was. But like I said, given what happened leading up to this landing, personally, I'm happy to be on the ground alive. That's my personal thoughts on it. Not like super proud about it. Doesn't get me all hyped and excited. But I know that I need to do some more practice. So I'm actually spending a lot more time in the gym lifting some weights, trying to get my landing weights up. But yeah, I mean, if you just watch the replay from here, which is probably what I'll do, I'll record this piece right here and post it on Instagram. Like just wait, hold on, right? Just this part, like starting from here, this will be the Instagram video, right? Just starting from right here, where you see me coming in. Looks like a beautiful landing right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful plane too, man. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been fun. It's been cool. Come in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Give you guys quick shout outs, and then we'll head out for the day. We'll be live again tomorrow. Aye. We'll be live again tomorrow. Same place, same time. 11 a.m. Eastern, 1600 Zulu. And we'll be in the Middle East on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. What plane? I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far. Oh, look at that Portland in the background. That wasn't Portland we were flying over. I don't know what city that is. Alright, one more watch. There it is. That was an eventful one right there. That was an eventful one. I got a little too exciting. Alright, Adrian Guzman watching from Guatemala. Welcome to the stream, my man. Amir, thank you, man, for hanging out with us today. Paul O'Donovan, thank you very much for hanging out with us as well. Michael Rodriguez from Cali, California. Good to see you. Simple Flight Simmer 001 from Kirkland. What up, my man? Chief Senpai from the Northeast USA, being all incognito over there. Thank you, my man, for hanging out with us today as well. Plane Spotter Luca from the Netherlands. I see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Been amazing. Oh, my bad. Simple Flight Simmer from Canada. All right, gotcha, my man. Josh Doohan from New Jersey. Jolly from Pakistan. Nice, man. We're gonna be on your side of the planet tomorrow. Definitely come back and check that out, my man. For sure. Yes, the landing is reusable. The next pilot. Those reversers though. Yeah, baby, yeah. Dominic Estelle, thank you again. Keith B from Pittsburgh. Amechi from Dallas. Good to see you, man. Yeah, the plane is reusable, so we're leaving it at the gate for the next person to take it, and it's won't have any maintenance problems. Well, actually it does. The LNAV needs to be fixed, so maybe we need to hanger it for a little while. How about that? Ear rape, that's what's up. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Leave you guys here with one last replay from the wing view. Sound on, camera off. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. I'm out.